Hey guys, welcome back to Cabbage kitchen. In today's video I'll take you guys in the kitchen with me and I'll show you how to prepare the most amazing vegetable with saltfish in 7 minutes. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, turn on your post notification bell so you guys can always be notified whenever I upload a new video. Go ahead and tell your friends, tell your family members about Cabbage kitchen and have them subscribe to my channel. Follow me on Instagram, it's CalliKitchen_1, and also on Facebook, it's Cabbage Kitchen. So we have most of the ingredients that we're going to use in today's recipe. And for the callaloo, it's in the fridge already because whenever I buy callaloo, I try to just chop it up before so that it will save me a little bit of time. So when I'm ready to use it, I just pull it out of the fridge and easy. So again guys, you can always get all of these ingredients at your local supermarket or grocery store. You can always go ahead and pair this vegetable with whatever you have at home, or some people like to just have it by itself. I mean, it's up to you, whatever you want to do. So I went in and chopped up some onion. I also have my French thyme and my tomatoes. Guys, listen, I got these tomatoes from my backyard along with the French thyme. If you guys don't have the French thyme at home, you can always go ahead and use the fine leaf thyme. All right, this recipe should take you about 7 minutes. Turn on your stove on low heat and it's quick and easy, very simple and convenient. Remember guys to go ahead and always wash your vegetables before you chop them up, all right, to remove anything that's not supposed to be on your food. Alright, try to be creative in the kitchen, try to be you, and just utilize whatever you have at home. I always try to give you guys some low budget meals and show you that you can always just cook different meals in different ways. So I hope you guys are enjoying so far. So for my cabbage, I'm gonna go ahead and chop up my cabbage, and of course we're not going to chop up our cabbage too small. They can be big, all right, or medium size, because as you know, once you cook vegetables they start to shrink. So I will only be using half of this cabbage because initially I said that I was going to use one, but then I look at it and I said, it's a large amount, so let me just use half because I'm going to use some callaloo as well. All right, for the saltfish, I went ahead and washed my saltfish under some running water, boil it 3 times just to remove the excess salt from my saltfish. All right, for today's recipe also, we will not be using any salt or any form of all-purpose seasoning. All we're going to use today is some black pepper. Alright, so in a pot, I'm going to go in, add just a small amount of vegetable oil, allow it to heat up. Then I'm going to go in and add my seasoning. Again, my seasoning consists of onion, scallion, French thyme, and some tomatoes. Alright, you can always go ahead and add some garlic as well. Saute that for a couple minutes, and you don't want your vegetables to be too soft or soggy. Guys, remember that vegetables are always supposed to be crunchy and nice. All right, again, you always want to turn on your stove on low heat while cooking these vegetables because, as you know, we don't want them to burn up, or we don't want it to dry out too much. So now that all of this is done, I'm gonna go in and add my deboned saltfish, and once I add my deboned saltfish, I'm gonna go in and add the vegetables. Again, I'm gonna add callaloo to this. So because the callaloo was in the fridge, I'm gonna add it to the bottom. All right, so the heat will reach the callaloo first before it reached the cabbage. So once I add the callaloo, I'm gonna go in and add the cabbage. All right, once you add the cabbage, all you're gonna do is cover it and leave it to just simmer down. And if it is that you guys realize that your vegetables don't spring enough water, you can always go ahead and tip a little bit of water, but normally the vegetables tend to spring its own water. All right, so you just cover this and you leave it. You don't have to add anything at all, just leave it as it is and allow it to spring its own water. Alright guys, so this is basically after about 5 minutes. So what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna go ahead and combine all of that vegetables and the seasoning together, because you want everything to be evenly distributed and you want it to be uniform. So you know, you don't want everything to be at the bottom and to the top. You want everything to come together and looking lovely and nice. Alright, so once everything is combined properly, what I normally do, I normally just go ahead and add just a small amount of black pepper, you know, for taste. But you don't need to add any salt, because remember that the saltfish already contains salt, and you don't want to add too much salt to your vegetables, because when you add too much salt, it doesn't taste good. Alright, so you have to be careful. So once everything is combined nicely, what I normally do, just go ahead and just cover it and leave it again for another 2 or 2.5 minutes, and you have your nice steamed vegetables. So this was really quick and easy. So in a few minutes, I'm gonna show you the final product of my steamed vegetables with saltfish. So guys, stay tuned and see the final product. So I'm gonna serve this up with some cornmeal dumpling, and if you guys look up top, you will see that I'm boiling the dumpling. So that's what I'm gonna serve it up with. But if you guys have some banana, some yam, or some Irish potato at home, or if you just want to have it with some bread, you can always go ahead and do so. Or if you want to have it by itself, guys, you can always do what you want to do. Remember, you are the one that is going to eat this vegetable. Just be creative, just be you. So guys, there you have it, the final product of my steamed vegetable with saltfish. I hope you guys enjoy this one. I hope you guys go ahead and try it out and let me know what you think. Remember guys, to subscribe to my channel and turn on your post notification bell so you guys can always be notified whenever I upload a new video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and see you tomorrow for another awesome recipe. Bye.